dum dum. Right, I think that'll do it. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to hopefully the next big game that I will sink my teeth and time into. Today is Wayfinder Day. Now, I've been waiting quite some time for this game to come out. I was planning to play it on Tuesday, but it actually got delayed to today. It's been available for about an hour, which I have, of course, been spending downloading it, funnily enough. But we are literally, if we go here, I have not even opened the game for the first time yet. So, I think it's time we got going. Let's go. Minute 1, day 1. Here we go. This is where it gives me a bunch of legal mumbo jumbo. Right, I should pay attention. Oh, hello. Early access allows us to work the place to continue what we've started, and most continuing voice is important. Please visit playwayfinder.com for all ways you can engage with us to improve the game. We can't do this without you. We are committed to building a dynamic world that grows and thrives with your help. Thank you for your trust and for your support. Welcome to Evernorth. Woo! Right, first I'm probably going to have to muck around with my graphic settings. Maybe. I should probably hide this. Let's hold on and wait and see if I need to hide this. Hopefully it'll do it through Steam. If not, I did set up a Warframe account not long ago. Oh, hang on. What's happened here? Welcome to AS Discord to Wayfinder to get involved with shaping the future. Okay. But, what, do I have to do that first? Oh, this is going to be a bit of a faux pas, isn't it? Do I actually have to do that right now? No, surely not. Why is it not? Uh-oh. Bear with me for a minute. How awkward. Oh, hang on. It's got to be... Come on, just find me, please. I want to play this game. What the hell? What a nightmare. Hold on a second. See. Can I join Wayfinder? Sorry about this. I'm a little concerned right now. Okay. This is all fine. Oh, hang on, what's this? Oh, okay. So it would appear right now that there seems to be some issues. Well, maybe I should have waited to start the stream. I don't know. I don't really see several people at waiting for the servers. Well, apologies about this. Hopefully they'll sort this out sooner rather than later. Right, okay. Yeah, so at the moment it would appear that everybody in the world is not able to log in. That's all right. Well, I think what I shall do while I'm waiting for this to sort itself out is... I saw... something on Yaochaub. If we go to my library on there quickly, and then we go here. Somebody had put up a little... Oh, look, it's me. Here we go.
What you're thinking, a day one tier list, how accurate can that be? But thanks to Airship Syndicate and Digital Extremes, me and a couple other creators had the chance to play the game for a few days a week before launch, where I spent a good 30 hours doing as much research as I could in order to release as many guides to you all as possible in the first few days of the game, and there's quite a few more coming. Now this video isn't about which character is the strongest, but instead, since in games like Wayfinder your primary goal is to unlock as much content as possible and reach a higher level to farm more efficiently and then unlock other characters, it is a tier list for potential leveling and farming speed if you're playing solo to unlock everything as fast as possible. I will include all the characters available in the game, not just the starting 3, in case some of you might want to purchase the others, but with that said, let's start. Our first but last spot on this list is Senja. I personally think Senja is the most unique character in the whole game currently, and I just love her design. So I'm a bit sad to put her in the last place, but I'd say I have a good reason for it, and it's that I think Senja is primarily designed to be played in parties. Don't get me wrong, Senja is perfectly capable of playing the game solo and beat everything the game has, but her unique Wayfinder ability, Crowd Favorite, is designed around the idea of you channeling abilities for a couple of bonus seconds in order to reach your maximum potential or even to give buffs to everyone around you. And so when you're playing alone, technically it's a giant waste of time, while in a party you're taunting enemies and buffing everyone at the same time. Even if you don't bother using the taunt ability that much that buffs everyone and you only use your punch ability while playing alone, I think you'll be building up your crowd favorite passive too slowly and you just can't reach your maximum potential as fast as you'd like, and then you'll just perform slower than the others. So I would say Senja is a bit slower than the rest of the characters simply by design of having channeling abilities that are primarily supportive in function. But I'd like to stress again, this doesn't mean Senja is bad, I just simply...
Just quickly, if you're in here, thanks very much for joining. I've been really looking forward to playing this game and it really sucks. I should have kind of expected day 1, minute 1 to have issues. So I'm going to keep going. It's going to be a short stream today anyway. I'm planning on doing a much longer stream tomorrow, by which time they will have hopefully fixed this stuff. Yeah, so with a bit of luck, we'll get in tonight. If not, we'll just get some general info about the game so that I've got a better idea of what to do tomorrow, and then we'll take it from there. So thank you for your patience, for sticking around. We're just going to have to keep waiting and seeing, but I'm going to go back to watching this video now anyway.
Simply think she will be one of the slower Wayfinders to progress fast in the game. In the end, I always recommend you to just play the one you like the most. Next on our list is our Templar
This is what I wanted to be doing today,
is an
is
excellent
picking a hero.
And as I mentioned in my character selection guides, he's a fantastic first character to choose simply because he has so many abilities to heal himself or to completely negate damage that in case you're not an experienced action RPG player or you need a bit more time to learn mechanics, Wingrave will allow you to safely learn the game and give you all the defense you need. So in case you're a bit more inexperienced, Wingrave might bring you better results than the others, but if you feel you don't need all that support, unfortunately you come to realize that 2 out of 4...
Right, at the moment, based on what I've seen from other videos I've watched, there's one called Venomous, which is what I kind of want to go with, but gonna have to wait and see. They've said that you're supposed to pick when you pick your first hero, you're gonna have to stick with them for a long time at the start of the game before you can switch to others, apparently. So we will see. But yeah, anyway, let's carry on.
4 abilities of yours are basically defensive abilities, with your ultimate not doing any damage, and when it comes to speed, that isn't exactly good, which is why Wingrave is also lower on our list. So my recommendation is if you want a chill experience getting into Wayfinder, Wingrave is a fantastic choice, but if you're comfortable with mechanics and learning, then it might be better to choose someone else for speed. The Wayfinder in the middle of the pack for me is Silo, and depending on patches, this might change a bit later. Silo is actually a very offensive character that starts with a rifle even, which are in my experience one of the better weapon type in the game for progression or just in general even. So Silo would have everything theoretically to be really high on this leveling tier list, but unfortunately in my experience he is very inconsistent with his damaging abilities. Silo's first 2 abilities are Grenades, Firebomb and Oil Bomb, and these 2 abilities even have a combo effect with each other for excellent damage output, but in my experience, even with my best attempts at perfecting it, the bombs can be very wonky and around half the time they don't exactly blow up where I want them to, or they just straight up fly through some of the flying enemies and not hit anything. So my reasoning I put Silo relatively lower is simply that I found his abilities a bit unreliable, very strong but unreliable. Then you obviously just fall behind other characters who don't have any such issues with their toolkits or they don't have to aim. Next on the list is Venomous, and keep in mind I think unlocking Venomous is a great choice for everyone, even if you want to play someone else, because their signature burst rifle is an extremely strong weapon of choice for any of the characters if you want fast progression. Venomous is a fantastic character when it comes to design because you have both damage and healing in such a seamless way and from the same source that it's just really fun to play her. Her poison mechanic that places dots on enemies or leave poison clouds on the ground deal tons of damage, especially if you stack multiple of them under enemies, and I had some bonkers results in the close test. While at the same time I never needed healing because your abilities are both damaging and healing with no strictly healing or defensive ones like let's say Ringgrave, but all of them are also very simple to use compared to Silo. In my experience, Venomous might be perhaps the best carry Wayfinder even, since like I said she is capable of both very good healing and damage with the very same build of prioritizing ability power, where you can easily turn around boss fights if you play well. So Venomous is high on the list for the ability to have reliable and strong abilities that damage and heal at the same time, but also because her starting weapon is possibly one of the best weapons in the game on launch. The next two Wayfinders share the same spot on the list, and I guess it's not too surprising, but it's the two Arcanist archetype Wayfinders, Nis and Kairos, but also Heroic Kairos in case you're an Exalted Founder, and while they don't have healing abilities, I found that you don't really need healing unless you get to dangerous mutated dungeons later. If I had to choose between the two, I would perhaps rank Kairos a little bit lower compared to Nis, but in my experience these two Wayfinders were by far the fastest and smoothest experience in the tests for me, and it wasn't even close. Now if we start with Kairos, what makes him extremely potent when it comes to leveling is that most of his abilities are AoE damaging skills, one of which you can recharge multiple times with your passive, and your Gloom dungeons where most of the gameplay is happening are in majority large room battles with hordes of enemies. Kairos is the typical character where you can just stack all your enemies close to you and unleash all your abilities to see giant explosion of damage clearing the whole room without having to bother chasing enemies and running around the room. In fact, a lot of the fights and waves will also have very weak monsters in them, where Kairos can use his ability Siphon Radiant, which has a massive range that I found can just one-shot all the weaklings, and it's a huge time save. But all in all, every single ability of his has an area effect, with his ultimate being a giant area explosion, so he is possibly the best character in the game to clear a room fast and efficiently. And with that said, then we arrive to my number one Wayfinder of this list, which is Nis, and this shouldn't be too big of a surprise if you know her kit. Nis is also a damage pack Wayfinder with all her abilities dealing a lot of damage, but she lacks the area damage that Kairos has, so why did I rank her higher then? The main reason is the existence of Shadow Step, and in any game where there's a character with a unique long-range dodge ability, they are likely going to be placed high on a leveling tier list, but apart from just the obvious advantage of faster traversal with her that saves a lot of walking time, Shadow Step is actually also your main damaging ability, and it's capable of clearing rooms very fast if you're good at lining up enemies to damage all of them with a single blink. I personally had a blast building her with ability power and see hordes of enemies melt as I blink through them, and next to Shadow Step, the rest of her kit are also very powerful single target abilities with piercing properties that help a lot beating armored enemies or fighting bosses. Finally, if you decide to stay with dual blades and you're good with them, dual blades are the only weapon type in the game that can build up their combo multiplier to 300% instead of the normal 200%, allowing you to deal 3 times the damage you would normally do, which is a massive boost but not easy to maintain. So in my experience, Nis is going to have the best advantage in finishing the story and unlocking everything fast, as blinking really saves a lot of traveling time, and you have the perfect kit to finish dungeons fast, while also having really good survivability with Shadow Step or Vengeful Shade. But that is my launch solo leveling tier list, everyone. Please remember so this list.
That's all.
Alright, so I've played a lot of Wayfinder. A couple months ago, I was in the beta test where we started from scratch, leveling up fresh accounts and progressing through the game at more of a natural pace. But also, just last week, I got to go hands-on with a fully unlocked and upgraded account. I had access to everything, every Wayfinder, every weapon, and I got to see all of the content that will be in the game for the early access release that's coming out today. So with all this playtime under my belt, I thought it would be good to basically do a recap recap of my overall thoughts of Wayfinder, but also give you guys a clear impression of what the game is, what is there to do, what is there to see, what's the gameplay loop like, and then also just my general impressions and thoughts on the game as it stands right now. Now, as a TLDR, I just want to say from the start, I do think that there is a lot good about Wayfinder. I really enjoy the combat, I like the encounter variety, the open world, the dungeons, and just playing the game, doing the gameplay stuff has been a lot of fun. But I do still feel like there's a lot of room for growth, and I think some of the bigger pain points, which we'll cover later in the video, are bound to turn some people away. This is absolutely not one of those early access releases that feels more or less like a finished game straight out the gate. No, it very much feels early access, like it is content incomplete and could still use a bit more polish, which of course the hope is it'll get just that over the early access period, which they are planning to last roughly in the vicinity of 6 months. Now with that said, I do enjoy and like enough about what's already here to have had a fun time playing, with the intention of spending more time playing the game now that it is officially out, which the embargo is happening the same day the game is coming out, so that would be today. Okay, so let's start off with a basic recap of the game. The way I described it last time, which I still feel holds true now that I've spent more time.
Welcome, Mars. Obviously, I am supposed to be playing Wayfinder right now. However, they, of course, with it being day one, have got some very, what's the word? Teething problems, shall we say, with the servers. I haven't been able to log in. I have got the Discord running at the moment, and I look at the Discord. The Discord is just people going insane, to be honest. So they have said that they have taken the servers down for a few minutes, so I am currently just watching videos to find out stuff about it, and then I will try and do it again. How are you anyway? I see you have gone back to school. How is school? Are you enjoying it? Yeah, Discord's going a bit mad. But then there are some people that have paid $150 for one of the founders packs, and they can't play the game, so I'd probably be going mad as well. I've only bought the second option, which I think was like £33. So I'm just being patient, but some people are less than patient. School is great so far. That is good to hear. I'm glad you're enjoying it. All right, let's get back to this. Right, well, you have a very lenient schedule. Oh, that's all right. What, have you got short days or not many classes? What do you mean by lenient? Is it just easy? You've got easy times. I should probably keep going on this.
I'm playing is that
sitting here
Wayfinder is like
looking
a
at Discord
combination
and nothing's
of the
happening.
grinding, character, and progression systems of Warframe, the MMO-like
Nice.
shared world spaces of a Destiny
That
or
is the
Division,
school
with a
that
visual
we
style
want.
reminiscent of WildStar and World of Warcraft. You've got action combat with unique characters that you will take with you into these open world zones, as well as the instance procedural dungeons, where you will be grinding for resources and materials to make new weapons, progress your account, and unlock various new Wayfinders. And that basically is the game. PvE, action combat, grinding for loot. That is Wayfinder, but let's dive into some more specifics. For starters, one of the game's more distinguishing features is the fact that instead of a class, you are playing as a character.
So
this
you
is
go,
similar to how it works in...
You have a 4-hour day with a 1-hour break. Wow. That is the high life, I would say. Damn. No, that's good. Congratulations. Does it feel good going back to school? I feel like it's been a while for you, hasn't it? I think you took yourself out of school for a bit, didn't you? Or am I going mad? Oh, yeah, it's good.
Games like Warframe, or how it worked in Firefall when that thing existed, or even how it works in MOBAs. Every single character has a name, a backstory, will come with voice acting, and has 4 abilities with a few passives. While there are some modifications, none of these things ever change completely, at least as of now. So if you are playing the rogue character Nis, you have the same 4 abilities and passives as every other person who is playing Nis. The specialization and the uniqueness and the opportunity for trying different builds and customizing a character, that comes with the weapon that you're using, your echoes, your accessories, the affinity and mastery selections, which we will go into detail about all of those shortly. But yes, just think how Warframes work or how MOBA characters work. That is how character selection works in Wayfinder. The game is launching with 6 of these to choose from to start. There is Wingrave, who is the tank healer hybrid. He's got taunts, heals, and various team support. Nis is the rogue archetype with dashing attacks and dealing shadow damage. Silo is like a mid-range, throwing bombs and summoning decoys. Then there is Senja, who is a gladiator brawler with grapples and melee strikes. Kairos is a war mage with a variety of mid-ranged spell attacks. And then the most recently added character Veminous is an alchemist.
No, Venomous,
and also
not Venomous.
Now, the character that I
right,
have played
hold on a second. Let's see if Wayfinder. New DLC for Wayfinder has been added to your account and will be installed along with the game. Say what now? No, that's not right. Okay, let's give it a go again and see what happens. Yeah, we've had all this, we've seen all this. Okay, so this is as far as we got last time. No, it's still not working. Do have quite a bit of a silence, especially for the first week of that's what you gotta call it now. Probably need a pop filter on if I'm going to be saying stuff like that. But oh, so your sleeping pattern doesn't stand a chance of getting sorted out then? Oh, I have to get up at 5:30 to go to work. Oh, that sounds like her ladyship as well. Well, yeah, I don't really know what to do with this at the moment. It's still... Let's give it one more go. I think I've been a little impatient, to be honest, with the login. He did say that the service would be down for about 10 minutes. I'll have a look on the Discord again. Here she is.
What?
Yes. I am currently streaming me trying to log into the game to Maxine.
Me and Johnny were trying to watch you, but you weren't
Oh, I started at 7 just because the game didn't even go live until 6, and then I had to download it. And like I've got the Discord up at the moment, and there are people going mad because, like, you know, I said that you had to pay certain things to get into the game. I did the second option, which was like 33 quid. There's one option that's like 150, which obviously I'm sure give you lots of amazing stuff, but you can't play the game at the moment. Like, I'm waiting for them to say, so they've got a thing in here somewhere that they tell you servers and stuff like that, but at the moment nothing's happening. All right, Mars, I'll see you in a minute. So yeah, unfortunately at the moment, yeah, I'm just waiting. So I'm just sort of watching videos and stuff. Oh, Mars says hi. She's gone to get water. So yeah, it's a bit annoying. I think it's gonna have to be. I was sort of just planning on streaming for a couple of hours just to try and like find a character and stuff like that. And then do mainstream tomorrow. But at this rate, it's probably just gonna be just do it all tomorrow. So I noticed you've seen my box.
Yes. That's a lot bigger than I expected.
Was it? I thought I did a. You know, I guess. Don't know if Mars is back on yet, but yes. But no. So I was thinking. So if we go on here, just so. Oh, it looks really weird on the screen. It looks like I've got. Oh, it looks like a little bit of random space. So, so yeah, the plan is to sort of get like LED strips, because I was thinking you could go like there, and in the back and create some mad light thing, but yeah, and then you could just sort of like see what. Tracer's a bit small for it, but I think I didn't even know if that would be big enough. Will Angron fit? He does. Oh, that looks sick. Oh, can you imagine that with like the lights on it?
Red and orange one.
Just put it back. Wait. Oh, it's gonna look so photogenic. That looks amazing. Oh no, I'm trying to.
Right, well, I'm starving, so I'm gonna tell me about your wrist later. I'm sure the whole world doesn't want to know.
Or one of the people watching.
Oh, did they say that?
So I've got some exercises to do. Mars is back. Hello, mate. Do you like my new box? I've got exercise to do. I am on a waiting list for a physio, but he said the waiting list is long at the moment. He thinks that basically, like, he showed me an X-ray of my wrist, and like sort of, I'm trying to sort of do this on screen as well. Like in the middle of my wrist, like here, there's like two bones with a ligament holding them together, and he thinks that there's some damage to that. So I've got a couple of exercises to do. He's told me to get a what's it called? A gyroscopic power ball, which I can get for like £7. No, it's not a Remnant reference. I'll tell you in a minute what that's about, Mars. And then yeah, I've just got to wait for the physio, but I don't need surgery, which is good. It's just going to be a few months of physio, basically. So yeah. Yes. So
Today, but when I went back, there was no one there, so I'll be back tomorrow. Shouldn't be too long since start.
oh, lucky you. Right.
Well, I don't know. They said that they will contact me in 10 days. It's what it says on the letter. But that's just an automatic thing that they changed.
Yeah. We will find out soon enough, won't we? Okay, babe. All right. I'll see you in a bit. Right. So, Mars, that box is basically like a new guy at my work. Well, he's not new, but he only works in the office. And Ant, who you've met, who comes in the streams every now and again, he is teaching Ross how to weld, and that's literally the first thing that he ever welded. And I used some of my leftover paint from the dragon, who's there. Oh no! Oh, it's so difficult to do on camera. I had some leftover paint, so I've painted it black. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put like neon LEDs in that box, and then have it as a display, and like have different ones of these guys, like have a different one in each stream and stuff like that. And I'm gonna try and build myself a shelving unit as well. My boss has said that I can actually build one, so that should be pretty cool. Just go get the LEDs and stuff like that. Right, let's go to the searching for a game just in case. Right, Wayfinder. It's a great idea, isn't it? Like, I think it would look amazing. I think it'll be a really oh, that music's way too loud. That's better. I think it'll be a really good like display thing. Yeah, it looked wicked with Angron in it. Right, come on. Third time is the charm. Please. Exactly. If I can get something that's similar to like my desk as well, that has interchangeable colours, that would look amazing. You know, this is still looking a little less than promising. Why is it doing this? I don't I can't even go. Hang on, maybe. Let's go into the settings. So, control. I'm not playing on a controller, but never mind. Text chat, profanity filtering off. Voice chat on. Zone chat. Global chat. Text chat. Graphics. Yeah, this is all right. Sound quality. No motion blur. Get off motion blur. What's it? You can get the sticky LED, so you could try getting red covered lens. I can't really describe, but it's the same LEDs but with a clear silicone thing. Yeah, I'm basically, because I mean, I'll see if I can show you. So my desk, if you look at the wall next to me, so I can basically I switch around. No, Jack, I can't log in either, so I'm just kind of waiting at the moment. They have said that they're up, you know, they're trying to fix the servers. I'm not really surprised. You know, it is day one basically. I don't think I've ever played a game that worked the way it was supposed to on day one, so you know, it does kind of suck, but we're just gonna have to wait and see for now. I'm sure they'll get it up and running. Like, you know, it's not like they're inexperienced people or anything like that. You've seen some people are in. Let's give this another go. No, fingers crossed. Like, I'm sure we'll get in soon. It might depend on where the servers are. They're probably... Where are you, Jack? Are you UK, America? Where are you? They'll probably give priority to certain places, you see. I mean, they've taken away the thing about going to the Discord, probably because they're fed up with people going mad. We continue. So that was that was ages ago. Continue talking. So yeah, they're still just apologising at the moment in the Discord. You're in the UK as well. Yeah, you see, like, maybe people in America get priority or something like that. Like, all we can do is just keep trying, really. I'm sure we'll get there. It's just frustrating, isn't it? Like, especially when you've been waiting to play something. I've been waiting to play this game for a few months now. Thought we were going to play it on Tuesday. Didn't really expect anything like this to happen today, but you know, what can you do? Just builds the anticipation. I think I'm probably going to end up saving my stream probably till tomorrow, and then actually get on with it then. Like, I was planning on just kind of finding a character to play as today and then actually getting on with it tomorrow, but it looks like it may just be everything tomorrow. We'll see. I'll keep trying for a while. I think this is the longest I've ever streamed without actually doing anything in a game, which is obviously frustrating, but I'm going to come back out of it for now. At the moment, right, let's go back onto this. I'm just watching
All right, so I've played a lot of Wayfinder.
reviews and stuff like that right now, and I'll try it again in a bit.
Started from scratch, leveling up fresh accounts and progressing through the game at more of a
So
natural
frustrating.
pace. But also, just last week, I got to go hands-on with a fully unlocked and upgraded account. I had access
I'm just
to
keeping an eye on the
everything,
Discord as
Wayfinder,
well,
every
just to
weapon.
see if
I got to
there's
see all
anything
of the
new in
content
there.
that will be in the game for
At
the
the
early
moment,
access release that's coming
does
out
not
today.
look
So
like
with all
much
this
is going
playtime
on
under my belt, I thought it
anymore.
would be good to basically
No,
do a
no
recap of my
issues.
overall thoughts of Wayfinder, but also give you guys a clear
Discord
impression
is
of
going
what the
insane.
game is, what is there to do, what is there to see,
Hundreds
what's the
of
gameplay
messages.
loop like, and then also just my general impressions and thoughts on the game as it stands right now. Now, as a TLDR, I just want to say from the start, I do think that there is a lot good about Wayfinder. I really enjoy the combat. I like the encounter variety, the open world, the dungeons, and just playing the game, doing the gameplay stuff has been a lot of fun. But I do still feel like there's a lot of room for growth, and I think some of the bigger pain points, which we'll cover later in the video, are bound to turn some people away. This is absolutely not one of those early access releases that feels more or
some
less
people
like a
in the
finished game
Discord
straight out the gate.
trying to be
No,
nice.
it very much feels early access, like it is.
Oh, thanks for the sub, Jack. Much appreciated. You are the first subscriber I've had where I've actually noticed the notification as well. So happy days. Thank you very much for subscribing.
Of 6 months. Now, with that said, I do enjoy and like enough about what's already
Love
here
it when I
to
actually
have had a
notice
fun
this
time
stuff.
playing, with the intention of spending more time playing.
I really
the game
kind of just
now
want
that
to keep,
it is
like,
officially out. Which
you know, we do it the Dark Souls way. We just bang our head against a brick wall until finally either our head gives way or the wall kind of moves a little bit. Thanks for the sub. I really appreciate that. Hopefully we can go on a journey with this game. So I'm assuming you've bought one of the Founders Packs as well then, Jack? No, still... There's people talking about Remnant in the Discord. Brilliant. Right, come on, this is going to be the one. We're going in. Come on. Yeah. No, still nothing. What a shame. Oh, the struggle is real. What to do? What to do? What was I doing in the settings? I don't know if there's... See, there's nothing in here. I was thinking of having a look to see if there was any servers or anything like that. See, this is what I wanted to have a look at as well. So we've got jump. Evade is control. What's shift, sprint, interact F yet? Yeah. Alt attack E, weapon ability Q. Right, so... let's have a look. So I hyped the new Genshin update came out yesterday and it has underwater exploration. Fair play, Mars. I have a nasty feeling I'm probably never going to play Genshin in my entire life. Right, hold on a sec. Oh, so aim and block is right click. Toggle lock or is right. So I'm thinking I'm going to make... I need to figure this out really. So alt attack E, weapon ability Q, and then I want probably this to be that and that to be that. And then I don't probably want 1 and 2. Or so let's just go down. So we got push to talk is V. Okay. Open map M, yeah. Open character loadout C. Might change that. I don't know. I think I'll leave it at that at the moment. Let's go back. Let's try and log in again. It's just not happening, is it? Apparently it's getting review bombed on Steam already. Let's have a look. I mean that kind of sucks if it is like, oh, it's only 300. That's not too bad. But I don't really see the point in that. Can understand it for Overwatch 2. That deserves to get review bombed. Yeah, I think... Yeah, I think this is what we need to be paying attention to. Ignore all the terminally ill, I mean, that's a little bit toxic, fake negative reviews, servers overloaded just like every other launch in the last almost 2 decades. True. I mean, not sure about needing to say that things are terminally ill, but what can you do, eh? I mean... What's the point? Although that is, oh, fun game. People are just mad because they can't get into due to the servers being down for a little bit. All you have to do is wait people, not dislike the game. Exactly. That gets my thumbs up. As annoying as it is. So which one? So that's the one that I got, and then I can get the Exalted, so I can pay another £66 if I want to, which I don't right now. I'm going to actually wait and play the game for a little bit. Let's try it again. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Right, come on. Let's do it. Um... Hmm. I mean, one thing I will say is that there's obviously a lot of people wanting to play the game if they've crashed the servers. That is actually, I would say, kind of a good sign. It's just a bit frustrating that the servers have crashed, but, you know, I mean, Blizzard servers crash, you know, and they're a multi-billion-dollar company. This is just made by the people that made Warframe, basically. We'll keep trying. Just gotta wait for that exact right moment, haven't we? God, the Discord is going savage at the moment. Come on. And no. Uh, um, Apparently Wayfinder is currently number 2 on top selling on Steam, but it's mostly negative. Savage. Where's top sellers? Wow. That's crazy, to be fair. Like, that's how many people are actually, like, trying to get into the game. And, hang on, if we go to the... I'm interested. So there's 8,000 in-game. That's 15th August. Nothing... Yay. Right, come on, let's try it again. The problem is probably that there's about 100,000 people trying to do exactly the same thing that I'm doing at the moment. I think if I don't get in the next 5 minutes or so, I might just postpone till tomorrow. Just give them time to sort it all out. Have a bit of faith. Yeah, it's clearly a struggle for him. God damn! Oh, this is always it at the end of a long wait full of anticipation. All you are left with is more waiting and anticipation. Why? God damn. Alright. I think it did something then. I feel like it actually re-prompted me there. I think I'm just going for wishful thinking here now. Oh. Wishful thinking. Um. Sorry, I'm doing other stuff. I'm not paying any attention right now. Let's get rid of that. Yeah. I am part of the problem because I'm just gonna keep doing it for a couple more minutes. What kind of noises are you making, Mars? No. Is that like dough? Yeah, that's it. 1 hour in. Masses of gameplay. It happens, you know. These things happen, especially in the modern age of modern gaming, as the man would say. Right. Look, got time for a couple more attempts and then we'll probably leave it there. Shame, but you know, it goes that way sometimes. But then I don't know whether to keep trying to log in after I end the stream, because if I can log in, then I don't particularly want to start the stream up again. But I'm sort of getting to the point where I'm not really going to be able to play the game much. Oh, okay. I'm making it lag now. One more go, one more go, one more go. Okay, well, that was kind of progress. Getting an error instead. See if we've got anything to do with servers. No, nothing at the moment. There are some people, by the looks, that are in it. No. No, I think it's doomed for tonight, unfortunately. Right. Well, that is a shame. Well, all I can say for now really is thank you to you, Mars. Thanks to Jack for the sub. Thank you to anyone else that sort of popped in, and my apologies that it hasn't worked out. But you know, that's what you get when you want to play something the second it comes out. You know, it's not the first time it's happened. It's not definitely not going to be the last time it's happened. But I'm going to come back tomorrow. I'm going to, if I get into the game tomorrow, as soon as I get into the game, I'm going to go live and I'm going to go for a really, really long stream tomorrow. So do keep your eyes peeled for that. And hopefully we can really get going on this game tomorrow, because I really, really want to play it. I've been looking forward to it a lot, but other than that, for now, unfortunately, I'm going to have to see you on the flip-flop. So peace out, have a good evening, and I will see you tomorrow.